great day and figure out what's holding you back. Because everybody got an opportunity. Am I right or wrong? Anybody not getting reps? Anybody not getting reps? Raise your hand, please. Let me know so we get you in there. Anybody not getting reps? That's what I thought. Have a great day.
Be a part of a real and a great program that's going to impact me at my best ability. Yeah, I feel like I just don't want to play for the Clicks. I actually want to be involved with a great leading program.
Now, get it. You know what the day is? Portal Day. It's Portal Day. If anybody
Charlie Offerdahl to the number 2. We sign a running back from Ohio State out of the portal, and then 2 backs leave. What that says to me is that some people have an issue competing for their jobs, and they don't think they have to compete for their jobs. If you look
if I know who's going to jump in the portal from our team, what are my players are going to tell me? Not a coach from somewhere else, because it's illegal.
Like they get ready to live. You got to win with your mind, not your athleticism. Student, athlete, student. I don't care how you say it. You're going to get something before you leave here. God bless.
go flat out get it. And you know what the day is? Portal Day. It's Portal Day. If anybody want to jump, jump. If anybody want to ride, ride. What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? Did I hear somebody say jump? Jump or ride. What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? Well, let's ride. Break it down on this group.
It's just part of the business. You know, many of the players that have transferred have not even been participants of spring practice. It was known in November, December that those kids wouldn't be back, but it's just April 15th was the first day they were officially allowed to get into the portal.
Colorado player, as Travis Hunter is out there and escorting the freshman Cormani McClain away from the situation. Only Colorado penalized. And there's the situation, and Munir McClain was tangled up with Cormani McClain. And Travis Hunter playing peacemaker there.
Uh-oh. I got a phone call. Who is this? Older. Who is this? Hello? Hey, hold on. Who is this, man? You talking kind of crazy. Who is this? McClain. What's happening, man? You just watched my video. Don't know what I'm talking about. Well, I mean, look, I don't know everything. I'm just speculating. I ain't trying to run your name in the dirt, dog. I'm just trying to help out. Trying to, you know what I'm saying, shed some light. Everybody just throwing stuff out there. I'm just trying to help you out, young fella. You don't need no help. Hell, you do. You ain't playing. You need some help. Somebody got to help you. You got something for that. What you got for that? Now, get it. You know what the day is? Portal Day. It's Portal Day.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Dylan Edwards and Coach Prime kind of go back to Edwards' youth, or am I thinking of another player?
Yes, they were. Dylan Edwards, as a very young kid, was part of Truth and one of the other football leagues that Coach Prime was doing in Texas.
So surprising, because it sounds like what you're saying is that there wasn't a conversation between those two before the announcement gets out there, or at least not a conversation about that. It was kind of maybe more sudden than you would have thought.
There was not a conversation, unless that conversation is taking place right now. There still has not been a conversation.
All right.
So you was bringing someone that is blessing us, and taking care of us, and they had to walk through that to get to the blessing, right?
Yes, sir.
Savion Wilkerson into the portal.
Yep.
And then Dylan Edwards into the portal today. The running back room just seen a lot of attrition. What's been going on? What can you tell the people?
I can tell you what you just said. They were not at practice today. They were not in the building today. I think that this is one of those things, man, that you just have to look at the chronological order of how things happen. And I think it's just a red flag to college football out there. There are some people that do not want to compete. You know, it is no coincidence to me that when Coach Prime announced that Charlie Offerdahl was going to be a number 2, and then we sign a running back from Ohio State, 2 guys leave.
Yeah.
This is not the environment where you're going to be guaranteed anything.
Next one. Guys, you're going to get something out of this. You're going to be a man or you're going to be a great football player. Since you choose not to be a great football player, we got to make you a man. We good with that?
Mark, y'all out there.
Yeah, he said you got wings on your back there.
Cool. Yeah, I got wings.
Shame.
That'd be hard.
No, it's hard.
Now, get it. You know what today is? Portal Day. It's Portal Day.
I haven't spoke to Dylan, right? So these are, again, just assumptions on my part based on the timeline. I do know this internally. When you look at what Pat Shurmur was developing for this offense, Dylan Edwards was part of it. You heard his press conferences, how he was now featured in the pass game and the run game. For you to have all that going for you and want to transfer for a better opportunity, because let's just keep it 100.
I'm gonna be honest about this. Some of you people are handing out pacifier to these grown men. I blame the parents for these so-called men/kids for being soft as pudding. Running away from competition won't get you the results you achieve. I'll never understand Dylan leaving. They basically changed the whole scheme of things to fit around him. This was a selfish situation, and he'd been committed to Kansas prior to Colorado. This is tap dancing at this point.
Now, get it. You know what today is? Portal Day. It's Portal Day.
Guaranteed anything. Alton McCaskill, his own statement when he left, he wants to be the one somewhere. And if he's not going to be the one, he's not going. We don't negotiate like that. The best players are going to see the field. If you don't feel you can compete and become the best player, we wish you well in your future opportunities.
Speaking about those people who don't want to compete is Alton McCaskill. His dad has been ranting on how Deion played favoritism. He wants his son to be number one. He's like, fortunately, we're going somewhere where that could happen. So let's see if his son becomes the number one running back. This is a case where parents have failed their kids and me first attitude. What about the other kids on the team, men on the team who outperform your child? You have to grow up.
Nothing is going to be missed with them leaving the program. The program is going to move on. I will tell you
this. Already know. No hard feelings. Some people just gotta take a step back from things sometimes. Certain people, Yeah, I feel like I just don't want to play for clicks. I actually want to be involved with a great leading program.
Hold on. No players and how they get down.
We bummed that Cormani left.
Excuse me?
We bummed that Cormani left.
I want the best for him, man. I really do. I want that kid to soar. I want him to man up. I want him to be the best possible athlete and human being and person that he could possibly be. I want him to fulfill all those dreams that his mother and he desires. I really, really do, man. I think he's a young man that's gonna find his way real soon. And sometimes you need to disconnect from something to reconnect to something else, to restart you and re-energize you and
Return to the classics.
stabilize you.
Snap on these, bro. Oh my God. That's good. Oh my God. Real hard.
Red slime vibes, red fun.
Now, get it. You know what today is? Portal Day. It's Portal Day.
Fully ratioed him. He got cooked in the All-American game, cooked by Travis Hunter, trucked by Dylan Edwards, and many more. I'm shocked they didn't kick him off the team by the end. The disrespect is real. He isn't D1 material. What about that? Sheesh. We got some.
I mean, even Cormani's sister was responding and kind of low-key making things worse and kind of trying to threaten bloggers or whatever. Y'all pause and read this yourself, but it's still a bad look all around nonetheless.
Another guy been on his butt and I'm not gonna let off. I'm gonna keep my foot on his throat because I know we have him. Somebody, where you at?
What?
Okay, let me raise the wheel one more time. I know something, all right? But I still love you, boy. We're proud of you. All right? Let's stay locked in. Let's stay focused. We got a lot of work to do.
Now, get it. You know what today is? Portal day. It's portal day.
I want you to read what actual football people are saying about Cormani, actual credentials, because a lot of his not naysayers, but yes men keep overwhelmingly making excuses for him. This goes back through high school and several other situations that has been tarnishing his brand and his soon-to-be legacy. So if you do love Cormani, pause it and actually read what's going on. Don't just keep making excuses for him. I mean, I'm using this video to show you all the facts. This video didn't even really start yet. When you get to around the 12-minute mark, that's the actual start of the video. I show proof, I bring receipts. Emotional, sensitive feelings is what's failing these young youth today. Too many grown people trying to be young out here. Even with this receipt right here, you can clearly see Cormani throwing nothing but shade at Coach Prime. I mean, the kid is disrespectful.
Now, get it. And you know what the day is? Portal day.
The NIL is all part of college football. I hope that any young person across America, not just Colorado, that is entering the portal, I hope they're entering the portal with a plan. I hope they're entering the portal with a destination in mind. You shouldn't just hop in the portal just to see who wants you. You should know who you want and have some focus of your own to control your destiny. So I actually hope that, you know, some collective of NIL was able to woo a player away from here, because that would just make sense.
Dylan is a tremendous asset. We're going to try to get the ball to Dylan in all forms and facets.
I think it's just a red flag to college football out there. There are some people that do not want to compete. You know, it is no coincidence to me that when Coach Prime announced that Charlie Offerdahl was going to be a number 2, and then we sign a running back from Ohio State, 2 guys leave. Yeah. This is not the environment where you're going to be guaranteed anything.
With Alton McCaskill, his father definitely shows proof the apple don't fall far from the tree, throwing shade, disrespecting Deion Sanders at every given chance. And his son does the same thing. As you can see, the son is congratulating other players who are leaving Coach Prime. It's like they're excited. If you're claiming you left because you didn't get done right, why are you worried about other people who are transferring? This was deeper than you versus Coach Prime. This is you looking at it, you never got your chance. You see the dad doing the same thing again by commenting after Dylan Edwards left the team. He's trying to basically say, I told you so. Like, this guy is a philosopher now. Now, even the mother of Alton McCaskill, look at this. She's all over one of Deion Sanders' haters' YouTube channels, and she's congratulating people. She's all through. These people need to get off social media. There's a reason why your son is not excelling in life, and the parents have to take accountability. You have to put that and entrust it on your kids too.
Now, get it. And you know what the day is? Portal day.
Already penciling him in as our running back 1.
Well, I believe Dylan's been in. This has been in the works for the last 10 days. I think when Alto got in the portal, it made him think a little bit more. But when this kid was for Ohio State was announced, I think that was the final straw.
That was a nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I think it was. That and Amos visiting this weekend. He's another kid from Georgia, big back that went to South Carolina.
Yep, 232.
He's a dog.
Edwards, great guy. Yeah. You know, very talented. Had much success week 1 last year at TCU. Wishing him the best wherever he lands. But it just seems chronological order-wise that he left camp because someone was coming in.
Somebody comes offering you big money and telling you don't have to compete like that, and you can go back home. You know what I mean? And you got folks in your ear, your family. You know what I mean? It's just it's just when that money start talking, it's a lot of things, man.
Go flat out get it. And you know what the day is? Portal day. It's portal day.
Hey, what's good, YouTube family? I appreciate y'all rocking with the platform. This is just a commercial break, a 30-second one, because it's a long video. make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, like, share, and comment. If you have something to say about the video, let me know in the comment section. Now, the commentary part about this video is about to start right now. I appreciate all of y'all, man. I couldn't do this platform without you guys. I look forward to every time to rebuttal your comments. Blessings.
All right, man. Look, listen. To Cormani McClain stans and groupies, to also Dylan Edwards stans and groupies, let's stick to Cormani McClain right now before I go to Alton, McCaskill, and Dylan Edwards and all of these other people who got negative things to say. I noticed one thing about Cormani McClain's yes men and yes women and the homeboys. You know, the same homeboys that always bring these type of individuals down. That's why they don't hang around. You know why every crucial Division I player, they get told by their coaches and parents to leave you homeboys? You know, because I'm noticing y'all click on the comment sections. Y'all got a lot to say. Y'all never retract and redact what I'm saying on the video. You never can dismiss what I'm saying with actual rebuttals that's facts that can trump and disprove what I'm saying. You never do that. Debunk what I'm saying, gang. What you do is you call me a hater with no validations. Even though I say this young man needs to have accountability, I know, listen, bro, I'm from the block, bro. One thing I know about the block, accountability is kryptonite to you type of niggas, bro. I'm not gonna talk like proper decorum like I do in all my other videos. You see the background. Let's talk that hood talk 101, bro. Most of the niggas and F-boys you hang around been a lying-ass nigga to you your whole life. These grown losers you see in my comment sections, not us grown men and women, grown losers.
Program are distributed very evenly. The opportunity to meet with the coach is door wide open. So when you see a player, you know, who decides I don't want to be here and doesn't even meet with the coach about it to try to get the grievance situated, says more about the player than it does the organization.
It's some of the things that you're really great at, and then you talk about some of the weaknesses that you may have as a player. You improving those things by developing over the years. And so when you're challenged to become better at your weaknesses, you know, a lot of kids are deciding to go to another place instead of improving and upping their game, which is ultimately that's what's going to get you into the National Football League.
Life. These grown losers you see in my comment sections, not us grown men and women, grown losers. The ones who got everything to say, leave that kid alone. Bro, at Cormani's age, I was in Iraq, bro. There's been young dudes in the military with me who are only 17 years old taking care of family. He is not a kid. That boy is a man. Only in the United States of America would another loser tell you a grown man who's 19 or 20 is a kid. And there lies the problem. You coddling that boy. I'm hearing from people close to him, he ain't got his daddy around. So what did he have to replace that? Look, I'm sorry your father is not around, but a lot of us didn't have that, and it doesn't mean black dads are not around. Stop that stereotype. What Cormani do have around is advantageous people who don't have no accountability like you grown losers. You failed in your life already. You didn't come to be nothing in life. So instead of taking your failures and making sure the younger generation don't follow in your weak ass footsteps, what you do is coddle and crawl like venomous creatures, poisonous creatures in the comment sections, and you continue that cycle with the weakest, most sensitive excuses for that grown man. Cormani McClain lack of work ethic and accountability would follow him everywhere he goes. Cause a lot of your homeboys, Cormani, I see them in the comment sections. Look, bro, number one, them weak threats don't do nothing to me, bro. I'm a Florida baby too, bro. That's hoe-ass niggas behavior, bro. That same hoe-ass nigga behavior that's hard for all these niggas in the hood when they go to them institutions. It's hard as hell to watch that hood behavior away. I love being from the hood. It made me the man I am today. It gave me my smarts. I don't break when things go left. Being from the hood teaches you how to handle life. That's why the military was piece of cake, bro, because the hood builds you. The hood don't make losers. I
will tell you this, when you look at things in chronological order, there does appear that there's just a nuance to this thing, that certain players don't want to compete, you know, for their positions, or think that they should have the lion's share of the carries or whatever happens in that room without competition.
I'm a little frustrated. I'm a little angry right now because we, in this new collective in NIL state of mind, we got youngsters that's all in on one side of the game. 90% or 95% of your roster ain't going pro.
That's why the military was piece of cake, bro, because the hood builds you. The hood don't make losers. What make losers in the hood is dudes who fail to grow up. See, Cormani, you got a lot of F-boys who deride you, and they're gonna be the same ones who say you ain't nothing when you don't give them nothing back in return. You ain't spending, you ain't buying nothing. Just wait for it and remember what I echoed to you, King. Them same grown-ups who don't even know you in real life, they just passive-aggressive cowards. They hate Deion Sanders. So what they do is they don't dismiss what we say about Cormani. They start lying and saying Deion didn't like him and this and that. Boy, you think all these bloggers that I don't even know in real life, we never met each other, some of us don't even like each other. You think the fact that there's over 80-something bloggers saying the same thing about Cormani, but you think it's agents, it's hate? So I give my black melanated people all the love in the world. I'm getting shadow banned through the algorithm for loving black people, and here comes some bum ass nigga from the hood to tell me I'm an agent because I'm not a yes man like you. That's the problem in the hood. Too many boys and too many yes men. Ain't too many grown men to tell a nigga by the bootstraps, shut the hell up and grow up. I didn't got this growing up. I didn't get that. So what, bro? I've been shot before, stabbed before. Ain't nobody gonna cry me a river. Pick up the bootlace, bruh, and move forward, bro. Some of you grown men and women have never looked in the mirror. You've never took a shower, because in order to take a shower, you have to look at that mirror first before you brush your teeth and clean up. I see the failure in your kids just by the words you people say. I see the failure in your kids just by the words you overgrown 40 and 50 and 30-year-olds be saying in the comment sections. See, I be trying to be professional. I'ma be a hood dude right now because I am that and I will never erase it. But there's another group of niggas in the hood who think we stand with them, bro. You know them niggas in the hood that we all don't get along with. We can't stand when we can smell the BS coming around the corner when we see.
You were blessed with a talent and you got to embrace it, dog. You got to go through the university and embrace it. I mean, you can go somewhere, like you can go to Duke and private ball, but we ain't gonna make videos about you. The people at Duke can make videos about you, but we ain't gonna make videos about you. You ain't gonna have 10 million people watching you every week. And the difference is, if you ever come out with your own brand or anything, you got 10 million people that's gonna see your brand every week. If you go back to Miami, we ain't watching Miami. I ain't even watching Miami, Texas A&M game. I ain't care.
The group of niggas in the hood who think we stand with them, bro. You know them niggas in the hood that we all don't get along with. We can't stand when we can smell the BS coming around the corner when we see you niggas coming. You know, you the same hoe ass niggas that hang around the corner stores. You the same niggas that just chill all day. And these are the people trying to defend Cormani. Let's go to Dylan Edward, because Cormani followers and friends and folks and yes men, y'all stink right now. And I smell too many dog BS and manure on the floor. Let's go to Dylan Edwards. To all you fake people, I see some of you women, you think Dylan Edwards look cute. Cause the words you just wrote in the comment section, man, talking about leave that handsome, beautiful baby alone. Well, your beautiful baby is a grown man, 20 years old, 19, 21. He is not a little baby, and you are a cougar, man. Nothing wrong with cougars. I love cougars, but you are a thirsty cougar. You know nothing about football. You don't follow football. You're mad at the fact that Deion left his other wife, or you're one of the fans of his other ex-wife who hurt Deion violently, Pilar Sanders. So you follow Deion now just to hate. Any content that got Deion name on it, it's either gonna be the Mayo Nation who offer nothing in the comment section. It's never a real sentence and a real comment that I could be a grown up and rebuttal. What you get from me when I see an adolescence in you with some slick passive-aggressive BS in the comment sections, I give you that thorough energy that your daddy and mom failed to do. Factual. There will be no excuse when you click on this platform. You think I'm this D-rider that y'all love clicking on these weird grown men bloggers. They're hiding the truth. They don't want to step on no toes. They might lose an interview. They might lose sponsorship. We don't give a damn about that over here, boy. I talk to you like Unc and them talk to you at the barbecue. Like, he smack you in the head and say, straighten up, King. You messing up right now. I really want to use the other words, but we can't for the YouTube algorithm, and Mayo Nation is watching. You dig? You niggas is the ones I despised growing up.
When we started this journey, we told you it was gonna be trying, it was gonna be tough, but you endured because it's about us. That man next to you is a miracle. That man next to you is a believer. That man next to you is a go-getter. That man next to you is a dog. That man next to you is somebody who wants this thing. That man next to you is somebody who believes. That man next to you is somebody that gots to have it today. We ain't got tomorrow. We got now.
But we can't for the YouTube algorithm, and Mayo Nation is watching. You dig? You niggas is the ones I despised growing up. I love the hell out the military. I'm not preaching military to people, but man, Sam, I am. Uncle Sam made me the strength I needed to be, and the hood. You add the hood and the military together, you get comprised of a solid foundation right there. That's what I am, and I see a lot of you veterans in my comment sections. Much respect to my vets. To see grown men and women make the weakest excuses for that man. He's smoking and getting in trouble. I know it's legal in Denver, but you're an athlete that claimed you trying to, daddy didn't do it, daddy didn't take care of mommy, so you trying to save the family. No disrespect, we shouldn't do that to no young black dude or no matter what race. We should stop trying to make our kids be the ones that save family, because you're adding pressure that's not needed on a kid. But if you are trying to save the family, why didn't you give it your intestinal fortitude and give it your all? Excuses, bro. The excuses I've seen all my life. And when I see these type of ain't shit grown parents in the chat commenting just like Alton McCaskill failed parents, bro, I say words that y'all scared to say. Oh, they're not failed parents? Man, you got Twitter fingers, Alton's dad, all over the internet just non-stop speaking down on Coach Prime. And Coach Prime, y'all like saying this and that about him. He has yet to disrespect any of the people who left. He kept it so professional. It couldn't been me. I would have educational purpose flamed the you know what, bruh. Deion is a better man than me when it comes dealing with you clowns on his team and the parents who follow suit, bruh. Then you see Alton McCaskill mom. She's all over this one troll's channel who just can't stand Deion. He's a YouTuber who makes nothing but negative rapport on Deion. Cool, do what you want to do. You're a grown up. But here's Alton McCaskill's mom, bro. All over there flirting with dudes. I mean, to me, it's flirting. And say I'm lying, ma'am. Don't delete the messages. I took pictures and screenshots already.
For their jobs. If you look at Alton McCaskill, who transferred from Houston last year, he went in the portal first out of the running back room. And in his statement that he and his father put out, he clearly stated, wherever I go, I want to be the number one. I have to be the number one or I'm not going there. So that lets you know why he left his program. He wasn't going to be the number one. I think those other two backs either followed suit or felt there was too strong of a competition for them to have some guarantees. Because don't overlook the freshman Micah, who's come into this program as a early enrollee and has been kicking a lot of butt in that running back room.
All over there flirting with dudes. I mean, to me, it's flirting. And say I'm lying, ma'am. Don't delete the messages. I took pictures and screenshots already. I think senior McCaskill, the dad of Alton, he need to be watching mommy. Why is you on the internet speaking to random strangers you don't know, man? Go be a woman, man. You going back and forth with people, you spilling the beans on Deion, say he did this, he did all them things. If you said that Deion did, even the Mayo Nation who don't like Deion, they have yet to pick up on what you and your failed husband has been saying about Deion. Don't you think if it was any inkling of truth, them people who don't like Deion, all them publications, ESPN and these other platforms, especially Doug Gottlieb, the one who can't stand nothing black, you don't think they'll been pounce on these so-called allegations? Nasty work by a failed mama. You failed your son and you don't want to take accountability. That's what it is. I'm not standing back. I speak on everything. Where is you clowns when I criticize Deion Sanders? I don't see you guys in the comments. So don't tell me I'm a fanboy, I'm a man. You're not used to a man. I let it hang out. When it hurts down there and you get the blue, you know what? I let it hang out and I speak how I speak. It's unfiltered. This ain't the Goody Luck Disney show. You go watch and subscribe to ESPN for that type of garbage. We tell you cold, hard facts, and we follow the algorithm. Don't get mad at me. Unsubscribe and quit coming. There's another 3 of you weirdos who get mad at you're this, you're that, but guess what you keep doing? You keep helping me in the engagements and you keep clicking and watching. Cormani said he don't play for clicks and views. Y'all say leave him alone, just let him go. Tell him shut the hell up, because that boy is throwing dirt and trash at Colorado players and Deion Sanders at any given chance he got. But you coming at me. I thought he was a little bitty baby. I heard him telling a dude the other day, boy, hop off my IG. I'm a grown man. You ain't a grown man, Cormani. According to your yes men and your homeboys, you just a baby. What about the baby?
I was mad. Everybody mad. I was mad. Everybody mad.
Second question. What's your biggest impact right now? I would say staying on top of school. You got to make sure your grades, everything's great in the transfer portal.
Competition. Right now, the changes you see in the portal are a lot of twos, man. That's not. I'm not saying that about us, but that's what usually transfers in the portal from place to place. Some of those guys are going to go and they're going to be one somewhere else, which is a beautiful thing, and I think that's what they desire. And that's what the goal is, to be a starter, to go to the NFL and live that dream, man. And I'm all for it. I want them to do so.
I heard him telling a dude the other day, boy, hop off my IG. I'm a grown man. You ain't a grown man, Cormani. According to your yes men and your homeboys, you just a baby. What about the baby? Fuck the baby. You dig me? Somebody need to say it. I don't want none of that trash if I was a coach, and that's why I don't coach no more. I used to coach the youth, and they all listen, bruh. They respect it, bro. But guess what I didn't want to deal with? Them snotty nose, no accountability having as parents who refuse to grow up. You can't force me to coach no more, bro. To see these type of parents, and that's the ones you see in the comment sections. 50% is Mayo Nation who don't like Deion regardless of what he did because he's a confident black man. And the other 50% are failed parents and failed homeboys. You know them same homeboys who always put you in a bad predicament? The ones you deeply in your heart know you gotta move away and not even be close to home when you go to college, because these homeboys are the ones who got you in your trouble all your life. Like I said in an earlier video, gang, Cormani, you looking like you trying to be the best thug could be, bro. You feel me? Maybe because I'm a thug. Shout out to Trick Daddy, man. Last time I checked, a thug never pans out, bro. So you can accomplish that. Much salute to you, King. I want to watch football players, King. I want to see football players, no matter how good or bad they do. I love seeing a work ethic, bro. A work ethic will make any man and woman, no matter the ethnicity and creed, your #1 fan. We all can't be haters, gang. We all can't be haters. You hear me? Damn, everybody. So I was hating when he choose not to work out. I was hating when he throwing up everywhere because he came from a party drinking too much. He's having alleged hangovers. I'm hating because he want to get high instead of learning the demands and supply of his game being a football player, right? I'm just a hater. I'm not a brother looking out for my brother, am I? I guess it would have been cool if I would have said F Prime, F Colorado, do what you do, Cormani. Cormani, they hating on you, gang. Gang, you don't change, gang. You cool, gang. You that star, gang. Well, when he got on the field, what did your star do? That's all I needed to hear. When he got on the field, what did your star do? He got outperformed in every single way. So just as that, you're gonna blame on Deion too. So I got one question for you haters and naysayers in the chat. When will you actually preach accountability? Right. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed. Peace.
Now get it. You know what the day is? Portal day. It's portal day.
God give me a word long before this, but he's been holding it. Because it's not about them. This is about us. This has nothing to do with the team that's opposing us. This is about us. This ain't got nothing to do with the naysayers, the unbelievers, the haters, the doubters. This is about us. When we started,
the problem on the bill, I was going way before I was being them who said, bitch, did you see him? The big, the black, the bad, the bald head motherfucker. So get the
Hey, YouTube family, right now, after you feel me, hit that, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, click on one of these videos you see over here, click that subscribe button, and thank you for rocking out with the Hot Smoke Hip Hop Live movie. I'm your guy, DJ Bless One, the best one, salute, peace.
Right now, I can use your baby. When I kick this shit,